God's Voice on Campus, the YouTube channel where we discuss each topics that equip and transform students' life. I'm your host for today, and my name is Joan Tuka, and with me is a seasoned guest. May I meet you, sir?
Right, my name is Awobotife Ogenekere Michael.
All right, it's so nice to have you here with us, sir.
Thank you.
So we'll be talking on the topic how to build destiny relationships on campus. How to build destiny relationship on campus. So first of all, sir, we asking what does destiny relationship actually mean? Because we hear it a lot. Destiny relationship, destiny like what does it mean?
Okay, when we say destiny relationship, we're trying to establish something that will go beyond the campus walls. Destiny relationship simply means relationships that are built, and the plan and the goal is that it goes beyond what is seen now. Destiny has to do with your life and what God will intend that you do with your life. Relationship has to do with cultivating good relationship with people. If there's another word we remove and put there, having things with people that goes beyond money, having values, having spending time, sharing things with people that goes beyond money. So if you are joining the two word destiny and relationship together, it means looking after your life in the hands of people. You are trusting that you are committing your lives to people, committing your time. So that's what I would say is the meaning of destiny relationship.
Wow, thanks so much for that, sir. Well, on campus we meet different kinds of people, and there are different types of relationship. So how do you identify if this person is a destiny relationship or just a cultural relationship?
Okay, normally you are going to definitely meet a lot of people on campus. That's normal. So destiny it has to do with your life, so you have to be very careful and discerning. So for me, how you identify those that God will want you to build with, first of all, there must be this connection. And it is mostly by mutuality. If you are using Facebook, you see something called your mutual
Mutual
friend.
friends.
So there should be something that connects you and connects me. Maybe you notice that my pursuit around my purpose is in alignment with yours, or maybe there's this kind of belief system I have that is in alignment with yours. So we can just click on some certain level. Most times when you meet your destiny partner, both of you can just click. So you should be very, very attentive to that first click. There are some people you just meet. Sometimes it might even start with a dislike. There's just something you don't like about this person. Meanwhile, God is intending to build a relationship. So something might definitely click, or you might not just like the person. And as you go back to the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit might just start showing the positive side of that person and why you should build a relationship with the person.
Wow, that's powerful. So this topic, destiny relationship, like have you had this relationship and how has it impacted your own growth and your destiny?
Yeah, I actually have a lot of destiny relationships because when I was on campus, I I'm a very what's the word now? I'm a careful person, and I have a principle. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I like you, I like you. And I think that has helped me because most of the relationships I built on campus, I built them right from my 100 level. And for me, those people, I literally reached out to them. I believe if I like somebody, I should reach out myself. So I have a lot of destiny relationship, and the way it has helped me, one of the things that destiny relationship is supposed to communicate is strength. Your people should be stronger than you most of the times. You should communicate strength. Don't tend to want to build relationship because of monetary values. Oh, this person will be giving me money, this person will offer me, So it has helped me in the place of strength. There was a relationship, there's a relationship I have and I still have till now that helped me greatly in my academics. When I was having issues with my academics, I just had to move in with my friend and I was really helped my academics. I started with strength in my life, my academics, then my spiritual life. You need people that should be able to challenge you. One of the greatest sign of complacency is when you don't have people doing better than you. You might be thinking you have arrived, but you appear in some certain environment, people are better than you. So strength in my personal life, my values, my spiritual life, and my academics have been greatly challenged.
Wow, that's powerful strength. Oh, so you know, when it comes to this topic of relationship on campus, it's something that is very, let's say, something that is abused.
Yes.
Like a lot of people meet different people and because okay, I want to build this relationship. You stay in a relationship that is draining you. So how do you identify a relationship that is draining? But some people that there are people you meet that okay, they are benefiting you, but to an extent they are draining you. Like they are draining you. So how do you identify a relationship you need to I'm not doing again and work
Okay,
out.
first of all, what we are building around is first Christian values. I believe well, this is a
Yeah.
body of
Yeah.
so there are some certain things that clearly you should run away from that literally drains you. Another thing you should look out for in identifying things that drains you is first of all, in a relationship, it should not be parasitic. One person should not just be drained from the other. When we talk about relationship, we are trying to build each other. That's why it's called a destiny relationship.
Yeah.
So look at the relationship. What are you getting from it? I think it's my brother that taught me this that if he does not get anything from somebody, he has to walk away. Though there's a part of where that is not that is a discipleship context where you are the one training the people and all that, that's fine to some certain point, but what are you getting from them? In as much as sometimes it might seem look as if you are not getting anything. As in so like for an example, you have a friend, you give to him a lot, he does not have money, you're helping him. But sometimes you notice that when you sit around him and you start talking, you are down, you are strengthened. So what are you getting from that relationship? When you go around the person, is your prayer life more fired? Is your Bible study life more fired? Is your purpose, your pursuit of destiny, your skill that you have, are you inspired to do more? So the way you identify those kind of relationship is anything coming that is beneficial to you from those relationships. If you X-ray do your scanning and nothing is coming, it is expedient that you actually shut down that relationship.
Okay. So you mentioned something that if something is coming, yeah. So what if in a situation whereby something is actually coming, like they're still on this relationship, but then they are still, let's say, the flaws, like just overwhelming like the disadvantage are becoming more than let's say for example friends with somebody and this person is making you grow and all of that but the person is I don't use the word toxic person is like toxic manipulative all those things so do you say okay dating relationship human beings have flaws we're not all perfect when do you walk away from a relationship because yes we all have flaws but is there a point where you
Okay, there are some certain things that are not even mentally advised. You should not stay in some certain places. Some people that feel that the entirety of your life is on them, that the ones that
yeah
are helping you. There are some certain words that can literally they will hurt you. You will feel the pain, but you will see the sign and the effect of those words 20 years later. So, in as much as we are humans and we should bear, I preach the message of the infirmity of humanity. I have a strong mindset around that I will say the best of man is a man. But there are some certain things you should not put up with. The words that are coming, do they get you more down? How do you when you leave the person, how do you feel? You should walk away. It's beyond it's just your feeling. Your mental health is a priority. You're in a school system, you're in a campus system. You can't finish a discussion with your friend, you can't go back and read your book. You can't go and do anything. You go back and start crying because
yeah
you're trying to bear. Meanwhile, you should only stay in that kind of relationship. It is if it's by the instruction of the Spirit of God. But if God is not telling you anything, Spirit of God is not leading, even though you can't hear from the Spirit of God. Once it's against your conscience and your heart posture, you should walk away from your mental health.
wow. Oh, thank you so much for that, sir. So, can you briefly just tell us what are the red flags in choosing friends? Like, what are some non-negotiables? This is a red flag.
Okay, one of the most strongest red flag for me to choose a friend. Okay, let me start from manipulation. You want to come close to me and you're trying to manipulate me with your words. Manipulation, secrecy. Everything about you is always hidden. That means there will be no vulnerability in the friendship. There will be no sincerity. I need palpable sincerity. You get. There are some certain things. If you hear about me now, you feel it's a secret. You go and tell all my friends are aware. So secrecy, wickedness. Some people are just wicked,
Yeah.
wicked people. So I can't be friend with a wicked man or a wicked. When I say wicked, I mean wicked. People are wicked. They have a wicked, evil heart. So I can't be friend with a wicked person. Another one is jealousy.
Yeah.
We're not close. You're already jealous of me. You can't be friends now. You are jealous of me. So and have I'm a loud person. If I'm happy, all my friends are away. If I'm sad, all my friends are away. If I have something happen, get me. So I think this one is okay. Jealousy. People are just jealous. So I don't like jealous people.
Mm. So you spoke about vulnerability. This vulnerability of a thing. Okay, can you
Okay, what is
just
vulnerability? Okay,
shed more light
I
on it?
think I did a video. Was it last year? Thank God. Jojo, you were the one that shot that video. You were there when I was talking about one of these things you look out for in a friend vulnerability. What is vulnerability? You know, there are some words. If you try and press into the word vulnerability that we can also use, we can use sincerity, we can use being truthful, we can use what again? Okay, that two words are fine. What is vulnerability? You know, there are some certain things that are good. If stretched, they are dangerous. You get. In relationship, there must be vulnerability. And what we're trying to say, don't be covering things. And those kind of people, they should not be many actually. You should not have 15 friends you are vulnerable to. You should not have 10 friends you are vulnerable to. At least three, four, five. Five is even a crowd. Three, four people. And those people, they are your men. You should, if you are growing in life, you should know your men. Do you know what they call your men? I mean, people that if your nakedness gets to them, they will defend you first before they call you. You need those people in your life, and you are sure that that information is safe with them. I'm not saying this so that you just go and start misbehaving around. You are sure that the information is safe with them. They will call you to rebuke you and all that, but it's safe. That is vulnerability. It means that before that kind of thing will go out, you have told them. You being truthful. You did something, they confronted you and you said, I did it too, I need help on it. That's vulnerability. You're having a conversation. Why are we two friends trying to have a conversation and this one is trying to lie to prove a point and they are calling themselves
Yeah.
covenant brothers on campus? They don't know what they are doing. You have things in your life that your friend is not aware of. And you know why Satan works. Once there's something people don't know, it comes around you. There's nothing that has happened in my life in recent time that my vulnerable and covenant friends are not aware of. They are aware of. It's not somehow they are aware. I report myself to my friends. My friends are like my spiritual authority. It is from the context of vulnerability. So that even though you feel you want to go and expose me to my friends, if you feel I did something bad, they will say, okay, so what happened? He has told me before. Do you get that kind of? So that's what it can't be crowd. Just three, two, four people, you are good.
Okay. You know, there are some things that we hear that it's not everything about yourself you tell people this, that. There are some things in your life you should never share and all these things. So where do we draw the line? Like how can you be vulnerable and still have your personal, like where do
For
we
me,
put the balance?
I don't have a line. No. I don't have a line. That is my safe place. I don't have a line. No. You know, the reason I'm saying this is because the best of man is a man. So there is a context of line. There are some things you should not. But I have men that I trust with my life. I have men I have defended with my life. Something happened when I was on campus. Let me share a little story. A brother of mine had an issue with somebody. They came to look for him. I was standing with him. They were asking a question. They came to literally hurt us. Who is so person? Are you the one? I did not reply. He was standing with me. Are you the one? He slapped me. That's dangerous. Maybe don't try it at home. But just that deep I can go. I don't have a line. So, and why I don't have a line, it is my safe place. You know, say the way Satan works, let's draw a line between what is guilt. If Satan wants to deal with you, deals with you with guilt. God taught me something. If you fall into sin, if you keep it to yourself, Satan will finish you. What you do is that you run to somebody, you speak out. The words of that person has the power to shut the words that is rising in your soul. So the more the person tries to give you the counsel of God on that matter, the more Satan is limited to confront you on it. So there's literally nothing in my life that my friends are not aware. Everything I'm safe telling them things. It helps me. It does not. I'm not scared with these people. I'm sure that my life is safe with them, and Jesus sent them to me. So that's just it. If there's anything I don't tell them, maybe it's what I plan to share with my wife. You get that kind of thing, that kind of privacy. If not, I tell my vulnerable friends everything. That's just it.
Mm. So, a personal question. Have you ever experienced like a toxic relationship? And how did you walk away? How did you manage it? So some relationship are actually
I'm
they're
not
very
sure I've
toxic.
really experienced a toxic relationship. You may not be saying, na me come with the toxic. I'm not sure I've experienced a toxic relationship. No, but
But do you have anything to say on that?
if you're in a toxic relationship, you have to run for your life because a lot of people have actually died because of toxic relationship, committed suicide and all that. Okay, well, let's say, wait, when you say toxic relationship, it means it was affecting me emotionally.
Yeah, it's like a friendship that is draining emotional.
I can't really say it's draining me, but I've not experienced it. I will advise you straight, if you're in a toxic relationship, you leave. Your life is more important than those activities happening. So if you just leave, your life is better off with the person. The person has not really placed enough value on you. That's just it. Trust that when you leave from afar, you can be praying for the person that the Spirit of God will actually help the person.
Sorry, I'm still this topic. Is it possible for somebody to be of God but not good for you? Like for example, like let's say in this is a fellowship field. Let's say for example in fellowship, you're spiritual and spiritual, you're following God and following God, but it wasn't that person is not is not good for me. Like we can't be
It's
friends.
very
Is that
possible. It's very, very possible. You know, you one thing, let's draw a line. Everybody cannot be your friend. Let's draw that line. That line will help us a lot. Everybody cannot be your friend. We can even share the same vibe. I've met many people that they call it pride. That's what they call it. I don't like you. It's not even is it possible. You don't like me. It's possible not to like your Christian. Let's be saying the truth. I don't like you. I don't like you. Don't come and force me. It's possible. You're a human being.
yeah?
Maybe one or two things you have seen, you just picked and all that. If I like you, I tell you I like you. If probably maybe at first I was doing that, I can come and meet you and tell you, bro, me and you get issue. I will meet and that's how I should say, well, let's talk about our issue. So that at least if we're working together, we'll work for a better play. And you get to we have issue. Let's not be so it's possible that there's somebody on campus, fireful, on academically sound, everything purpose driven, but both of you are not tallying on some certain point. And it does not make any of you a devil. Just don't make it emotional and start saying bad things about that person. The person can just be unintentionally hurting you too. So just go to the spirit of God. Don't just start saying things about the person because even you might have your own flaws. So it's possible and there's nothing evil about it.
Wow, thanks, sir. So this destiny relationship we're talking about, how can you build this relationship?
Okay, building destiny relationship, the first thing we draw a line with is value. What are you bringing in to the relationship? Value. What do you have? What do you know? Who are you? A friend of mine, 2022, one of the things that one of the things that is peculiar to me is that I'm not really scared of anything or anybody. Last week we were somewhere and masquerade wanted to flog us. Everybody was on here, I was standing. It was just me. The masquerade came to me, I said I'm a traveler. Cannot flog me, I'm not from here. That kind of thing. That boldness is just I just I'm not scared. So he wanted to see a man of God in a program, I think an ESF program I went to. I told him, follow me. I've not met the man of God. And he's a bishop. I've not met an Anglican bishop. I've not met the man of God before. I held his hand. I took him to the bishop. I told him, my Lord, this my brother wants to pray for him. And he prayed for him. Value, like just be a part of the person that the person is not.
Wow.
Compliment the person. There's a part of the person that the person can never be that part. That when the person is that kind of person, you can come in. You get like the person is not that academically sound. You should be sound academically. The person is not a good reader. You should be a very voracious reader. Just be something they are not, and they can't get it anywhere except from you. That's one. Two, honor people, honor the person. Make it obvious that you love the person. Sound the alarm. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Let it be clear that this is your person. What it does is that it just gives it kind of this love. So you must honor them genuinely. The less is less of the former. That's not the context of the honor. Both of you are probably maybe on the same level, but there are some certain things in the person's life that is way ahead of you. So show honor. Gift them. Don't allow familiarity remove the place of gift. You honor him, bro. I honor you so much. 5,000 naira airtime. Wow, from you, because the danger of relationship is familiarity.
Yeah.
The day you become too familiar, you miss the whole thing. He's advising you are laughing around it. And this thing is sorry, oh sorry, I want to it's as if I want to he's familiar with sisters. I keep saying it, sisters don't know how to honor themselves. Kingdom sisters calling each other goat, big head. You know that what you say is joke, but spirits don't joke. There's some certain words if you really honor person, you don't use them. So that kind of honor that we share with our oversight, we should share it in friendship. It gives this kind of self value. And when you are in need, you reach out to these people. Another thing, share opportunities with your friends that you see you're in kingdom relationship, destiny relationship with. You have jobs opportunities, share it with them. It gives them. Somebody sent me something from Twitter about some openings for jobs, and I felt very, very loved. So share opportunities with them. Introduce them to people that you know that are mighty people. It gives them this kind of acceptance. Don't just be somewhere they are there. You have what it takes to help them and you're just silent. Yes, I think that's okay.
So one thing that struck me, be a part that they are not. Like very important, be a part that they are not. So if you're watching this and you are in a friendship, offer something. Like don't be in a friendship where you're always the one taking, always the one taking, always the one taking. Like you don't even know, some people they don't even know that they are the toxic one. They're only like that, like sorry to say well, you're the bad person. So like give like I said, be a part that they are not. So I think lastly, any advice to students, struggling with friendship and feeling like because there was a time in my life I felt like this thing that they're always saying, destiny relationship, men. I don't get. So there was a time I felt that way. So is there any advice to anyone watching that's feeling that way that these destiny relationship you are talking about people you are yourself with you are so I don't have them. So what can you say to those people?
First of all, you have to accept yourself. Accept yourself. My greatest struggle at some point was accepting myself. Accept yourself. Know yourself. It is from purpose you build relationship. Who are you? Where are you going to? Understanding this will then help you know who to bring in. So after you have accepted yourself, you know this is it. Then you can now know how to build around. So have you accepted yourself? Do you think yourself less? Maybe it is you people should be trying to even build relationship with, and you don't know you are trying to be people. And in the place of trying to build the people, you are trying to become a kind of person. You feel maybe it's this kind of person that they will want to mingle with
Yeah.
and all that. So if I put myself in this position and all that. So accept yourself, love yourself, know yourself. Some people are just moving around on campus, they don't even know their purpose. Why are they on earth? Because if you know your purpose, if you know why you were created, you will know the people to pursue. I have a principle. If I see somebody that in my destiny journey is going to profit me, I go after you. You don't need to come after me because I know myself. I know where I'm going to. I know the relationships I built. Last week we were in Abuja. I know when I was there, there were a lot of powerful, mighty men of God and all that in the program. I know the person I need to see and I went to see. I was sitting somewhere very, very strong place, and a lot of people were sitting down. One of the guest ministers was sitting down there. I didn't go and greet him. It's not because I have any issue with him, I don't like the man, but I know myself. I don't need that man in my journey. So know yourself on campus. Know yourself early. Don't just be doing a lot of this on campus. Yes, who are you? What are you doing now? Who are the people you need? And you must understand what we call seasonal relationships. Not
Yeah.
every relationship is destiny relationship. Me, on that side, I've lost a lot because I felt some people should not live my life. But their time, just like your time has come, you
Mm.
must go. There are some people that must go at this particular time. They cannot continue the journey with you. So you must know that this relationship is seasonal. You know, there's this kind of those your friends that once it's time for them to leave, there's no conversation again. Hello, hi, how are you doing? I'm fine. You just
And you?
something, yes, something is just their time is up. So when you know yourself, you'll be able to know, okay, this person is a destiny relationship, this person is a seasonal relationship. So know yourself
Wow.
on campus.
Wow. So if you have always been following this, you will know that one of our watchword is know your purpose. Know your purpose. No, see, you know your purpose in everything. Your spiritual life purpose, academics purpose. Now, even in relationship, you need to know your purpose. But this was supposed to be the last question, but something came to me when you said seasonal and destiny relationship. You know, I've been in a relationship whereby this person contributed so much in my life. Like this person at a point was my savior. Like the person literally was helping me, benefiting me. When it got to an extent that it became very toxic. Like, but I was still trying to like push me on. This person has helped me a lot. I can't just push the person out of my life. I was trying to insist on the relationship. So God basically told me that until this person's time in your life is over, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I sat down. So some people may be in that situation and they may not be able to like hear God that okay, like I heard that this person, if that's where I would have still been pushing and pushing, maybe I don't know what energy. And then now, so I don't know if you have an advice to people like how to differentiate this seasonal and destiny relationship because sometimes this person may really have helped you. Like you feel like, oh, I should not just abandon this person. But how do you, especially those that cannot really expressly hear the voice of God to you, know that this person is seasonal, I just have to let this person go.
There's a common quote 20 children cannot play for 20 years. 20 children cannot play. It's not possible. If you like, let them say, okay, we'll be meeting. It's not possible. We'll be doing reunion. They can't play together for 20 years. What you will need to do, you should not be emotional.
Yeah.
A lot of things that falls and rise in our lives, there's a lot of emotion. You should not just be emotional. So having discovering that this person is not going to go on a long journey with me, end the relationship. I actually most of the time you don't need to end it. You just let it go. And when you say letting it go, don't mean you're deleting the person's number. The
Yeah.
person will just be there, but
Not
nothing is
talk like
happening.
before.
You cannot have conversations as before. It is seasonal. Don't kill yourself. Me, I've killed myself a lot of times on this because I will just be trying to. It's not working. It's actually this thing I'm saying. I learned it this year to let some people go. I have a friend that actually she's an orphan. So I just felt that I have a place in her life. I should not just let her go. But when I call her, some of the things, the way she responds and all that, I just say, Holy Spirit, I've done my own part. Let me leave her to herself. Recently, she now messaged me again. But I've made my decision. I'll just have to let it go. If she message me, I shake up on her, but if she does not, I'll be praying for her from afar. So you should not be emotional. Let some certain things go. Don't fight it. Both of you, the conversation is not working. You guys are not clicking. Don't kill yourself. Another person is going to come. That's just it.
Wow. So it has been a very, very nice time. You know, he said something and it really like struck me. He said, don't be emotional. You know, as much, a lot of us have attached relationship to emotions. Like, it's as if you cannot separate your emotions from relationship. We're not saying don't put your emotions in relationship, but don't be emotional about everything in your life. Like, everything, everybody, you're pitying, like, it's not help you. Sometimes you have to be very logical. So you have to learn when to use your heart, when to use your head. So, I believe you were. I don't want to ask you if were you blessed. I believe you were blessed. So, what you learned from today's session, just drop it in the comment section. It was nice having you. See you next week Tuesday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.